So this is day 2 of 10 minute speaking challenge, and we are again setting the timer right now. I'm actually just setting the timer for 10 minutes again. Here you can see 10 minutes. I am playing it right now. Yeah, so the timer is set, and today's topic is bad ideas. So often what we do is that often we think of an idea and we kind of think of it like from a different standpoint. So when we get an idea, if it's like a very generic, if it's like something that is like out of our known, we tend to discuss, or we tend to make it, we tend to decide, or we tend to declare it. Actually, declare is the word. We declare it as a bad idea. Okay, as a bad idea. But here's what we don't understand. As in my case, we actually don't understand, or I didn't understand. If I tell you about this idea of spoken English, okay, so that helped my channel grow for within this like last few months. So before that I was focusing on very different aspects, and that also helped grow my channel like a few hundred, like 1 to 200 subscribers. That helped me. I was focusing earlier on stock market, basically stock market. Then I was thinking about sales, and I thought that those ideas are very well, rather than talking about spoken English, talking about communication, because that is a very general topic. Many people are talking about it, and they are doing tremendously well, and that will not help me grow, because nobody just wants another guy who's just going to teach them the same thing. But then that bad idea, when I kept on thinking about it, when I kept on finding ways, searching here and there, that bad idea, and I took the step. Also, I took my step of creating a video for spoken English mastery, or for spoken English, where people can practice English. So that actually helped my channel to grow. Also, that is still helping me on my Instagram. If you search me on my Instagram, you will get it. You will get that videos are still going over there every single day. So that is the Instagram series I'm keeping again open for all of you. And YouTube, I'm focusing on communication. Exactly, I'm trying to become a public speaker, right? So bad ideas kind of lead us to a good thing. Or sometimes, if we don't even know what a bad idea or a good idea is, we have to have this thing, that we have to see an idea as an idea, and as we implement that idea, we will get the result. So of course, you're always an intellectual being, you're a human being. If you have an idea, don't just declare. My word is that don't declare it as a bad idea or as a good idea until and unless you implement and see how it helps you out. You might need some time. Let's say you got this idea of, let's say yesterday I spoke about books, right? Yesterday you got this idea of reading non-fiction books. Just because some people says that non-fiction is like, it's just that, it's just going to make you become an overthinker or something. Don't judge it, or don't declare it that it's a bad idea to read non-fiction. Give it a go. People are there who is benefiting from both, and people are there who's just benefiting from fiction. There are also people who is benefiting from non-fiction. Okay, you won't regret it. Basically, if you try out that idea, you will not regret it. If it doesn't work out also, let's say it didn't work out in the near future, when you tried it out, it didn't work out, but then you won't be a person that you never tried it out. You will say that I have tried it out, it didn't work out for me. So you have the correct data that you have worked on it, right? So you have the data. The more you try out ideas, the more you have the data. But that doesn't mean that, let's say currently I am working in real estate. That doesn't mean that the next day I will just shift my job, I'll go into some other thing, I'll go into, let's say, become a marketing analyst or something, and completely get away from real estate. I'll go into some, let's say, technology or something. that won't be the case. I won't try it out. That will be a real bad idea or real shift from a completely one background to the other background currently. So I might be contradicting at what I'm saying right now, but then this is the fact that if something that is related to your field and you're getting an idea, please implement. That is my general recommendation. So bad ideas kind of help us to grow, and there are like segments of bad ideas. Why I'm telling you this again is because one bad idea might help you to grow, and the other bad idea could actually destroy your complete everything, right? So judge yourself, judge that idea on based on the things that you're currently doing. You might not be thinking of stepping away from your career path right now, because let's say you are of my age, let's say you're a 26-year-old and you have picked up an industry and you're working on it for maybe, let's say, for 11 months now, or going to be 12 months for now, let's say you are working on it. Please, give yourself some time, stay in that industry. Yeah, it might not work for you in future, but I genuinely think that if you're in your late 20s, which I'm right now, it's just 26, if you be in that industry, whatever industry you're in right now, and you see there's growth, and you know that there are many people who are growing in that, don't step away from that. Stay in that. Use all the bad ideas you have. Discuss with your manager, or maybe, like for me, I'm a manager, so I discuss with my boss. Do that. That person who has succeeded, who knows that this will work or this won't work, they'll appreciate you that you're brainstorming. So brainstorming ideas are not bad, but bad ideas, don't just judge it and say that it's a bad idea. Have this open mindset that it might not work out for you, and it might not work out for you, let's say, but it might work out for someone else. So be an open-minded person, basically. That's what the whole point of this video today is, that become an open-minded person. If you have a bad idea, if you have an idea, don't just judge it as a good idea or a bad idea. Now, okay, so here is the barrier I'm coming by, because I don't have any other things to talk about this bad idea thing. Yeah. So anyways, I'll tell you another scenario. For example, is that I was thinking of this. There was this idea that came up to me, which was about posting videos of the real estate thing that we work on, the daily work that is happening. Okay, that the daily. So we have projects, like I'm working with a developer, so they are building buildings, yes. So these buildings, these complexes, or these houses that are getting built, I got that idea of documenting that journey. And when I did, when I started that, I was thinking that it was a bad idea. It would be a bad idea to keep on going. But then when I kept on going, that everyday process of making videos actually helped us gain a few customers, gain people's trust, and it might not directly helped us out, but in a different way it worked out. In a different way it helped people getting converted. It helped customers getting converted. So every idea you might not understand how it's going to work out, or every efforts that you put in, everything that you're implementing, you might not get result as and when you're putting it, but it might help you out in a way or the other. So have this open mindset that every idea that is coming into you, you're writing it down, you're making an effort, that you're writing those ideas down, and this has helped me, this is about to help you also. You will get an idea at very odd times. So I'm not asking you to take out a book, take out a copy and write it down. Pick up your phone, okay, and write down those ideas. You will get those ideas like at very random times. You can use your notes. You don't have to have another software for that. You can use a note for that. You can use Notes app. You can use your WhatsApp. You can text message to yourself. If you have You can use that on Instagram also, just like a reminder or something you can put down in your calendar. You can anywhere, you can just write it to yourself. So ideas, whenever it comes by to you, write it somewhere just for your future self so that you can ponder it, you can work on it. So our times are coming up. It's about to be up. Yeah, so I spoke with this topic again about for 10 minutes. And yes, of course, today I stumbled a little bit. Today I was, having a little bit of barrier of thinking. But then this is the effort that I'm putting in every day, and this is how I'm trying to grow. Now, if you want help with your English, with your spoken English, if you are unable to speak, or if you are feeling a little bit less confident, if you want a one-on-one personal mentorship from me with your communication skills, with the way you talk, with the way you present yourself in front of others, if you care about that because your job is that, or maybe you are a teacher because you're doing that, and then all of these things, if you are somehow related to helping people, I believe everyone is helping people in a way or the other, but some people have this job, they don't just stick to a desk job. Their communication is their way of getting better and earning, basically. So if you need help with that, need help with this English language, you can text me on WhatsApp. I'm giving my number right here, and connect with me on WhatsApp right away. I can schedule a call, one-on-one session, so that we can sit down and talk about it. I can sit down and help you with your communication skills. That's it for today's video. See you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.